Honda CBR650R. Now then, this kind of 600y, 650 style CBR, kind of just below normal super sport bike, has been going for quite a while. And I will be honest, when they first started coming out with these, I don't know, 2010, 11, 12, somewhere around then, when they first started coming out with these, I was a little bit kind of like, I couldn't quite figure out the point of them at the time because I was still too deeply stuck in sports bike land. And I couldn't quite figure out what the point was of having an inline 650 or 600cc 4 that made the same kind of power as a 1987, 88 CBR 600. Didn't get it. Then the sales figures started to creep in, and then I was like, all right, I got it. This really has been, and this is obviously the latest iteration. This is the 2025 bike. It was upgraded in 2024. Things like the E-clutch was introduced as well, and the sales speak for themselves. It's because for quite a long time now, these kind of bikes and your Kawasaki Ninja, your SV 650s, when they used to have fairings, but you know, like now the Suzuki 8R, that kind of thing, it's the kind of my first big sports bike, fresh off passing your test, and you can't argue with the job that it's done, especially this one, and especially since the reintroduction of it in 2019, when it's been pretty much the best selling bike in its class, or if not the best selling, then very, very close to the best selling bike in its class, at a price which isn't cheap but is super competitive. And of course, this will all come with that kind of perceived notion of the Honda reliability, the perceived notion of the Honda build quality, which has been ingrained in us for so many decades now. And to be honest, I was pretty excited about trying this one, not because of the actual bike, not because, you know, 90 horsepower is going to blow me away, but because of the E-clutch. We've ridden a lot of modern bikes recently, like the Yamaha Y AMT bikes, Kawasaki's Ninja Hybrid 7, that have all these alternatives to your clutches and normal kind of gear thing. And one thing about this is best of both worlds, because this still has a clutch lever, you just don't need to use it, and that kind of thing fascinates me. So let's dive in a bit deeper.